Good evening once again. We begin with the battle to reopen the Canadian border. Tonight, it's a Florida man arriving in Buffalo on a mission to open our bridges.
Now, the border has been closed for more than 400 days. And here's the impact that closure has been having here in our part of the country. According to the U.S. Bureau of Transportation, last year in the Buffalo-Niagara Falls area, fewer than 1 million personal vehicles crossed the border. Compare that to 2019, the year before, when almost 5 million cars crossed the border. And that drop in travel is resulting in millions of dollars in lost revenue for many businesses here. Now, as 7 Eyewitness News reporter Hannah Buehler shows us tonight, a Florida businessman is leading the charge to try and reopen the border, saying this is really about a lot more than just money.
Prime Minister Trudeau and President Biden, I clean restaurants for a living. Because the border is still closed, I lost my job.
John Evans had no connection to Western New York until now.
We own a home in Canada we haven't seen in over a year because the border is still closed.
Sometime this has to end, and the time for it to end is now.
Evans is talking about the ongoing closure of the U.S. Canada border. The Florida businessman is a property owner in Canada and joins many people across our country separated from their Canadian property or loved ones.
Because the border is still closed, many of my clients are out of business.
But he is not just talking about his frustration over the border closure. Evans has started producing ads and playing them in Buffalo, Detroit, and Washington state to put pressure on Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and President Joe Biden.
My fiance and I are separated by your closed border. It's just policy to you, but it's prison to us.
The TV and now social media ads are going national and are being picked up by Canadian media.
The ad cost me $1,200 to make. It cost me $2,700 to run those ads, and I'm going to run ads till the cows come home.
He has run more than 150 ads. He says his first ad talked about economic loss and property owners, but then
I learned about separated families and friends. It's immoral when a couple are engaged and one lives here in Buffalo and one lives across the border. They can't see each other, yet their baseball players can come over here and play baseball.
The U.S. Canada border is closed to all non-essential travelers now through at least June 21st.
The Prime Minister has said that he wants to get to 75% vaccination. The problem is Canada doesn't produce one dose of vaccine.
The current vaccination rate in Canada is only 4.6%. Western New York Congressman Brian Higgins says vaccine here in the U.S. that goes unused should be given to Canada to help our neighbors to the north.
If you're fully vaccinated, you should be able to go visit your property. You should be reunited with a loved one. There's no reason why that border shouldn't open for those people that are vaccinated.
For Evans,
my word to them is they're going to run out of road before I run out of ads.
Now, Toronto has announced more than 65% of all eligible adults have received at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Evans says his ads are now running on some national programs as well. We're live in the newsroom tonight. Hannah Buehler, 7 Eyewitness News.